Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Sue. Hey, Terry. We have a fun project tonight, and I wanted to show it start to finish because there are some new viewers on here that have transfers at home. And of course, it looks easy at like a vendor show because I have this little silkscreen transfer and we're making a quick ornament and they're like, voila. Then they get home with bigger projects and it's kind of like, now what, right? So I want to do something start to finish, which means we'll start with clearing our board all the way to washing our transfer to then putting it back on the backer, okay? How are you guys doing? So this is pretty funny because some people look around their house and decide what decor, hey Sharon, what transfer matches, hey Sue, what transfer matches their decor. I kind of did it backwards, and yesterday morning I drove to Shrewsbury just so I could get matching decor that goes with the transfer. Crazy, right? But on Facebook Marketplace, somebody was selling a pair of ice skates, and I had to get it because I really wanted to do this transfer right here. Isn't this cute? So we're gonna do this. I didn't take all of the skates down from upstairs, but what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make the project and then I will set it up for the staging with the ice skates and take a picture and then post that, okay? How are you guys doing? I always feel like, I don't want that. Let me see something. I'll have to play with this later because I feel like I am weird looking. Oh well. How do I get back to where we were? I don't know. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my workstation. I hope everybody has had a great day. Oh gosh, now it's not working. Everybody's having a good day. What did I do? Hold on a second. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I see no. There we go. Where's the IT department when you need them? And then we'll do this. Let's put ourselves, there we go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, ta-da. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for sharing because this is gonna be very technique oriented. So here we have this board. Remember this gorgeous board we did? This is our 9x12 Aiden. So this is a 9x12 board. And let me share it somewhere too. And it is magnetic. It is porcelain steel, and it is one of our gallery boards. Share in a group. There we go. I'm just going to share that in another group. So what we have is our porcelain steel magnetic board. We did this gorgeous snowman on, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a new piece of home decor. Couture is perfect at creating high-end DIY home decor. So how we take this off, do you see how it doesn't smudge or smear? It's perfect, right? So you can still dry dust these. You can still clean it without worrying about smearing it. But if you want to change your home decor, all we're going to do is take some water and just bring it on here. And then I'm going to use one of my board erasers. This one is a little used here. I'm going to let that sit just for a second while we talk amongst ourselves. And then we're going to erase. Look how easy this comes off. Isn't that crazy? So we're going to remove this off here like this. Let me go ahead and put up, and just in case you want this Ice Skate Transfer, we'll put that at the bottom. There we go. Just like this. That had a lot of shimmer on it, so what I'm going to do, I love the shimmer paste, is we're going to go ahead and spray it again. And then we're going to wipe this off and then make sure that it's dry, okay? So these transfers are adhesive backed vinyl silk screen. So it's not like a stencil to where it is an open hole. It's a transfer, almost like if you were silk screening a t-shirt. Works the same way, just we're using a chalk paste that goes on like a wet paint, but it dries like a nice chalk. This. I'm just gonna make sure I have it clean. All of that residue is off. I see a little bit on the frame from something else, so you can take that board eraser and just clean it all off perfectly while we wait for that porcelain steel section to come off. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put it this way. Make sure we get all of that paste off. This is such a smooth surface that there's no pores. This is almost like chalking on glass pretty much. It makes it very, hey Carrie, how you doing, girl? So let's let that dry. And then we have our Ice Skate rental here. And what we want to do is we want to open the transfer. And the transfers have a backer sheet that you keep it on because they are reusable. And what you'll see, you just want to run your finger over the edge, not try to put your fingernail in between because that's harder. And then you will see one side is super glossy. The other side is like a matte paper. So we want the sticky side. And I'm just gonna write skates on the back just so I know which backer goes to which transfer. So when everybody's here and they're having a fun time chalking, we know which backer sheet that it belongs to, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is you could either use a clean towel. I prefer our fuzzing cloths because they have so many uses. One of them is to soften that adhesive on the back because this is like a textile, it's like a fabric. Oh good, Carrie. And you don't want to stretch it at all. And I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to make some high-end DIY home decor, okay? So there we go. I'm just going to put it on here a few times because it's brand new and it's super sticky. Super sticky. And because this board is so smooth, we don't want it to be too stuck. You may find that your transfer curls up a little bit, or you have a problem with the surface you put it on, if it's like a spray chalk or something like that. if it's too sticky. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead. Dun-dun, and we're gonna put it on our board. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. And the way my decor is gonna be set up is I'm gonna make this very simple, which you guys can do as well. After I put the transfer on, I wanna make sure that I press down on the silk screens to make sure that there are no air bubbles. I always say bubble is trouble. And if you have a little bit of lint, just pull it up and get those lint pieces off of there, like this. This has a distressed look to it, so that's gonna be really cool to see how that comes out. And all of the parts that you see are teal, no chalk paste is gonna go through. It's only gonna go through where you see the surface. That's where all of the silk screens are, okay? And you could go through and make the pine green and some pink skates or whatever you like, but I'm gonna make this super easy, and to fit the decor I want, I'm just gonna take my chalk paste. I'm gonna use bright white, okay? I'm gonna stir it to make sure it's a good consistency. You want it to be the consistency of like sour cream or yogurt. And then I'm just gonna take it, and mine's a little chunky because I accidentally forgot to close it after I made my nativity shadow box. Poor me. And I sold my last full jar of white at my make and take over the weekend, but the more is on the way. That's okay. And this one's still good. I'll just have to work on some of the chunks. But what you want, see this, is kind of gliding off of my stir stick. You don't want it to be any thicker than sour cream or yogurt, and you don't want it to be too thin, like water, or else it's gonna run and cause your design to be not so precise. And then I'm gonna use our 4-inch handled squeegee, so that's gonna help me get all of these chunks moving. All right, so what I'm gonna use is our 4-inch handled squeegee. You can always use one of our small squeegees. You can even use a mini squeegee. You just wanna make sure you get off all of the excess so you don't have lines in there. So I'm gonna take this, and watch how easy this is. It spreads so beautifully. Just like this. I'm gonna make sure I have all of it. This squeegee really does all of the work. It's great for our larger transfers. It's also good if you have not fully perfected how thin your paste should be on your transfer, because it does the work for you. You see that? And then all the extra on there goes right back into the jar, okay? Dun, dun, dun. So I just want to make sure we have all of it off. The main key is you want to make sure that you peel up your reusable silkscreen transfer before your paste dries in the screens, because then it's going to lift up with the screen and you're going to be left with a splotchy board or nothing on your board. So you have a minute or two to get those lines out. I have one line in there. There we go. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is you wanna take 2 corners of your transfer. I'm gonna take the side like this, and then we are just going to peel away like this. And look at this gorgeous design. Now you can see I went off of the transfer a little bit, but that's no big deal because it's chalk. So all I'm gonna do is take a piece of my board eraser, or you can use a paper towel, and then we just need to get that off like this. And it was like it was never there. You're erasing it away, so you can't mess up. You can do this over and over, because now you have a reusable transfer that you can use again and again. I am gonna go ahead and dry this so I don't stick my finger in it, and you can use just good old time and let it dry. You could use a hair dryer. I'm gonna use my little embossing tool. Isn't this cute? Hey, Tanisha. Hi, Claudie. So we are completely done with the project. Thank you, Carrie. My plan was to put little pom-poms on here so that I would have cute laces, but then with what I ended up putting it with, I still have some chalk paste on here. I didn't even realize I had some on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off. Super cute, she said. But with the project that I want to display, the pom-poms I don't think would look as cute as if I just had it like this. Let me wet a piece. These board erasers are perfect for cleaning your boards, hence the name, or it's also good for cleaning your transfers, which is what we're gonna do next. There we go. So we are just, oh, thanks, Claudia, you're not too late. It was a very simple one swoop design, and I'm gonna move this to the side here, and then I'm gonna bring up my water bath. Now, when you're doing these projects, you can have a water bath just like this. Sometimes I don't do that. I'll just walk it over to the sink and wash it off. You do not want to leave your transfers for a long time in the water because it'll start to dissolve your adhesiveness on the back of your transfer. So what I do is I will take it, I'll put it in here, or I will put it in my sink at the bottom of the sink, and then I'm going to take a board eraser, and all you have to do is this. Look at this. And I only clean the front side unless there's visible chalk on the back. Again, you want to make sure that your chalk paste is off, and you want to keep the adhesive nice and good. So all I'm doing is using this board eraser to clean all those little screens out. Now, if you had too much paste, you can use your hands and kind of massage like this over your silk screen. Because I used the 4-inch handled squeegee, I had just the right amount. And you can see on the back there is no paste because the paste should have only gone through the screen and the adhesive part should have only been on your surface. So you shouldn't have to worry about the back, because if you scrub the back, then you could rub off that adhesive layer, which you don't want to do. And if you're finding that your transfers are not as sticky, look how clean this is already, then all you want to do is wipe it with a disinfectant wipe, or you can use our fuzzing cloth. So the fuzzing cloth has two sides. One is the terry cloth side with the tag. This is a side that you fuzz with. The other side is a very soft, nice microfiber. So what I do is I will put my transfer in my microfiber, and then I'm just going to go like this. This helps to dry it off. And then I make sure, again, that there's no paste on it and that it's good to go. And now it's dry. See that? It's still sticky. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, too sticky. And then what I will do next, hi. You like my ice skates?
Very cute. I think your mom's took it.
Okay, I'm done. I'll be up in a second. And then you're going to take your transfer, backer sheet. Remember we wrote on the back so we know which side is the back. And then, let me show you this way. We have our transfer. It's dry because we used our fuzzing cloth. It's kind of sticky, kind of sticky. I'm going to use my backer sheet, and I'm going to stick this sticky side up. Anytime you dry something, you want to dry it with the sticky side up. That way, say for example, we dried it sticky side down and it dries, it's going to be stuck to your counter or whatever surface you're using. I like this silicone mat because it doesn't stick to it as bad. But you can ruin your transfer because if it dries on your countertop, when you go to peel it up, it's going to be so stuck to it, it's going to make holes in it and rip it. So once you have it sticky side up, you can either just leave it dry like this, or you can use a fuzzing cloth. Then I'll just take the backer. It's always easier doing it backwards this way. Line up the edges, and then I press down so it sticks to it. And then you have this perfect transfer that I can then store away. It looks like how we just started, right? So then you can just put this in either your folder or your transfer carrying bag or your portfolio, and this is good to use again and again. Isn't that easy? Easy peasy. What do you guys think? So I'm going to show you the project. This is our ice skates that took us just seconds from our ice skates rental, 25 cents transfer. I made this little bow. Isn't this cute? That's gonna go over here as part of my display. So I'm gonna go up and take a photo and I'm gonna post it for you guys. What do you think? I hope you like it as much as I do. And I mean, I had to meet somebody, a stranger, in a strange parking lot to get these ice skates. I see a lot of hearts. Sue loves it. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. I made a lot of fun projects. So let me go take a photo of this. And if you would like to get this transfer, my website is right here at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you are in my VIP group so you see my 12 days of Christmas deals. You guys took advantage of it today, which is great. And then there'll be a new one tomorrow. So, ta-da! Super fast, super easy, fun DIY. And then we can have this as long as we want. And then the same process, we can just erase it off again and put something else on here, okay? So thank you guys very much. Have a great night.